Hey, how's it going? Swatch with me. Marco Raffiné. Oh, I have no idea. Marco Raffiné 72 colored pencils, part 1. Now, part 1 means that I'm only going to do half of the set this time around, and 2 weeks later, I'll do the other half of the set. And that's because there are 72 pencils. So I don't have the packaging anymore for this, and I don't think I bought these on Amazon. And that's because when I went in to check orders to see, type in Marco in the search in orders, and nothing pops up. I was like, okay, I'd never bought these. So I did look them up. They do have this, it was very interesting with doing this search for these pencils. Yes, these pencils exist on Amazon, but they are sold under different names. Like the first one I found was, I can't even remember the name, like Lin VV or Lynx VV or something, I don't know, Lynx V or something like that. And some people in the reviews said that they were kind of cheap, and also it didn't have this. Let me see. You see how the M is here and for Marco, right? It didn't have that. It was different. Like it was encased in a square or a rectangle or something, and then it said ARCO on it. And everything else looked similar. It also did not have this little icon that you see right there. It didn't have that. And I thought, well, that's interesting. So let me go see if there are any more out there. And there are it's not a brand because the Marco is the brand. And the Raffiné or Raffiné or whatever, however that's pronounced, is the kind or the set of pencils that Marco makes. They also make other sets, and I think it was like Renown or something like that. I went to the Marco website, and I'm going to put a link to the Marco website so you can have a look. So that's what they are. And I've had these, I think, for a long time. And if I didn't buy them at Amazon, I might have bought them at Ben Franklin Crafts or Michael's or AC Moore when it was in business. Or where else? Where else would I have bought them? Because I don't think they would be at Walmart or Target or H-E-B. I don't think they would be at any of the local retailers or even the big chain stores like that. I think they would be more in, well, maybe they would. Also, prices vary, so I have no idea how much I paid for these. The prices vary from like $59 was, I think that one was called Axis Marco, and that has the most. Also, it says like it's a brand new store that opened up on Amazon, so it says like Marco flagship or something like that. But if you type in Marco Raffiné colored pencils or Marco colored pencils, you will see what I mean on Amazon, how they have different names in front of the Marco. Okay, so I'm going to do 36. There are 12 in each of these sleeves here. And so I'm just going from here through there and on this side. And in 2 weeks, this one, the blues, the purples, the browns, the grays, and gold, silver, and black. Okay, let's get started. Okay, also, there are no names on these pencils. The first one I'm doing is white anyways. I'll take that out. No color names on here, but there is a number. Let's see. I don't have any. I'm wearing the arthritis gloves today, and I don't have any skin to show. Just trust me. Well, that actually looks better. I can see that. So somebody tell me how this is pronounced, because it's got that little jobby there. Teacher, reading teacher at a loss for words. 7100 is the set number. And then Marco, and then that little symbol, which I think is like a pencil tip or something. CE and 501. 501 is number white. Oh wait, I need these. Okay, so these are the. I'm not reading the color numbers off to you, and I think I put them in the order they need to go into. And I will probably fast forward through a little bit of this because there are 36 of them. And I was going to use the back of the sheet for the other 36, but this paper, which is touted as marker paper, premium marker paper, the marker went through. A little bit of ghosting there. Literally coming through there. Coming through paper. Okay, so this paper, which I like, it's thin. I think it's 67 pound. I think that's what I read on Amazon. I did get this from Amazon. This is just a Sir Barkslett says hello. You see? Acid-free, recycled, and proudly made in the USA. So it's recycled paper. The company name is Design Ideation Creative Arts. Design Ideation is the brand name. And it says premium sketch paper, medium heavy, semi-smooth, 25 sheets, 8.5 by 11. I did have to trim it down a little for my album, but I only took like a quarter off the width. And the only problem with this paper is it's not perforated. So 8.5 by 11 is 11 from the top all the way down. And of course 8.5 this way, the width wise. Okay, so I have to cut it. I'm like, oh, come on, you can't make a perforated page? Oi. So we have, and it does show you what you can use this for with pens. Or I think that's mark. Does that look like a crayon? Marker or a crayon. Crayons are acceptable. Pencils, markers, fountain pens, it looks like. Maybe paint. You can use watercolor paint, but it recommends only one side. And that I found in the description on Amazon. And this does look like crayon. I got a little dust kitty hanging off all kinds of stuff. Like, what is that coming on? I have to wear my gloves today because we're in a humid, cold front. Wreaking havoc with my hands, I'm telling you. Okay. Let's get started. I know you're like, what? How long have we been talking? Oh my gosh, 10 minutes. Now, I'm doing this wrong, of course. Because I just started. And I'm going to come down. Okay. I wanted to do it like this, like dark. And then a little less dark. And then light, but I do have to kind of make it dark on the white paper. It does cover the black a little bit, but I don't think this is meant for dark. I'll scrub on this one. Let's see how well we can see the white. Yeah, you can kind of see it. There we go. I think these are oil-based pencils. That's what I was reading. Yeah, that's what I saw, that these are oil-based. Even on, I think, the Marco website. You can read for yourself and see what they have. They have certificates too, and so these must be, are these good pencils? Good colored pencils? A lot of people like these pencils. They say it has a smooth, they go down smoothly, but you know, there were a couple of pencils that I was trying, like my impromptu swatch card, to use in order to sort the colors, and most of the colors I think are on here. I don't think all of them are on here, but most went on very smoothly, not very smoothly. They are a little bit on the hard side for me, but they are not as hard as another and a very good popular name brand oil-based colored pencil. Those I don't like at all, and they are expensive, so maybe that's a good thing that I don't like them. But they're kind of hard. They're not extremely hard. And they do put down a good amount of color, but I was like really coloring in solidly, you know. I had to do it hard. Like this. Oh, right there on the, you can't see it. Right there on the mat. Wow, that's kind of cool. Will it come off? You want to know if it'll come off? I heard somebody ask in the audience. Wow. Just the finger? No. Wet the finger? A little bit. Uh-oh. Just a minute, I'm gonna grab my handy dandy eraser that I absolutely love. Ooh, there's a possibility that it doesn't come off all the way. A baby wipe? A baby wipe takes it off? It looks like the baby wipe takes it off, but it's not dry. So let's see. Where did I put it? Right there? Right there. It's gone. Okay, baby wipes take it off. You needed to know that, I know. I'm going to put these upside down so you can see. So when we get into the colors that look like they are the same color, I don't want to get confused. That's so easy. So easy for me to do. I'm going to move it this way. This pencil case is by Color It. Is that still a brand name on Amazon and other places where you can buy cheap art supplies? Moving right along. I'm sorry for the delay. I haven't done pencils in a while. Now, the light pink is definitely light, right? Like no matter how much I color, what is that? What is the word? No matter how much I scrub it or try and put a lot of elbow grease into it, it's going to still look like it's light. It does look light, very light. Can we get like a little bit darker here? At the rate I'm going, I will have to fast forward. Anyway, I don't have a Swatch card. Okay, now that's at 501, 516. I'm right. I'm not reading the numbers to you. I know I'm lying. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do the swirly method because that's usually how I color with colored pencils, so I don't see any kind of harsh lines or anything like that. It's very hard for me to do the light. Oh, that's right. I remember. Hold it back for a light color, for light coloring. Yeah, that works. And bring it in for darker coloring. What if I do like that? That looks great. I should use a blender. A blender for these. I do have a blender. I might have to experiment. Maybe that'll be a video coming up. Also, I don't know if you watched the Amazon haul I did last week. I kind of copped out of doing a craft. I'm sorry. It had to be done. Those were items I bought. You know, a couple of tools, a tool bag to go with it. Oh, wait. We're going like this. So then I'm not pressing down very hard right now. Let's do this. And that's horrible, horrible, horrible. And I'm doing it in groups, as you can see. You can see the line practically there and there. I'm sure I'll find my flow when I get into fast forward mode. Not bad, not bad. These are good for coloring. Also the pencil, the nib, the core thickness, I think, let me see if I can remember from last night. It was only last night. 3.2 maybe, which is thicker than most colored pencils, standard colored pencils. I gotta do something about that. Gotta do something about that. Maybe I should try... Oh, no. Not with that pencil. Not with that one. Maybe I should try this. Put the pencil way back and just do this. And then come in. I was like, go like this. With the middle. And then come in for a darker color on this end. How's that look? It's kind of crooked, but you know, I gotta go that way. Trying to keep the pencils avoiding the rolling. These are I think hexagon shaped, I believe. And the pencil, I mean the sharpener and the pencil. Oh my gosh, I can't talk anymore. This is the sharpener that I'm using. And when I put the pencil in, as you can see, that's what it is. It looks like it's angled like that, right? It feels... that looks like a major angle. But it works really well. And one of the things that the Marco website there's a description. One of the things it mentioned was how long, when you sharpen it, that you get a long. So it was touting that. I think I bought this with a bunch of other ones. Discount, buy in bulk. And it's really good. I love it. There's no name on it. It doesn't say where it's made. And it's great for these pencils. Oh, yeah, oh my God. Did I do that one? 509? Oh, I'm getting ready. Okay, I'm going to fast forward after this one because I don't think I have any more thoughts or comments on this, on these pencils. Hopefully I'll remember if I think of anything. What am I doing? What am I doing? It is very relaxing, even just to do the swatch card. How light can you make it? That's not bad. I guess I'll get better over time. You know, I'm not like a professional swatcher or anything. Okay, we're going to do a little fast forwarding. Enjoy the music. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to put this is my next pencil. I have to tell myself that. I intentionally put this dark spot here in the middle so that I can see about erasing on paper. I'm sorry, not the mat. I stumbling on my words here. Ooh, I'm just gonna go all the way down. One, this is good for see if the paper can withstand the erasing. It doesn't really get rid of that hard spot there. But I do love this eraser. So what I noticed this past week, or this week while I was... Well, it'll be past week when you see it. I hope it'll be past week when you see it, if you watch it tomorrow, is that one of my hauls one of my haul videos is circulating on YouTube, and well, at least I can see it. I'm gonna do this again, and we'll see how good it is to go over it. It looks pretty good to go over it. I can still see that outline though. So it's I guess it's kind of good. Like I'm answering a question. Like I'm answering a question from the audience. I guess it's kind of good that it can't be totally erased. That is a horrible. What did I do here? See, it looks different, right? Is that my imagination? It looks different. After erased, it looks different. Like, it shouldn't... Like, there's a brown in it or something. Oh, no, I hope the purple... I hope the purple eraser didn't stain the paper. No, that can't be. I'm just trying a corner here. There's nothing on it to erase. Maybe I didn't brush it off. Oh, yeah. Maybe I'll show you. I just erased this part even though it didn't really need erasing. No erasing. Maybe turn the pencil. Maybe it's just the color. I think it might be just the color. Okay, so this was erased here. And this is what I get after coloring it back in. And that was not erased, and it's just coloring it in. You can see the texture of the paper. That, I don't know, maybe I'm imagining that or something. I do not know. But it seemed like it was harder to color it in after erasing it, and I didn't, I wasn't very rough with the erasing. I was just erasing it, and it's a latex-free eraser. I love this eraser. This is the M&G stationery eraser, I think it is. If I think of it, I'll put a link in the description. Okay, this is 547. No. Where's 547? Oh no. Did I already use 540? Oh wait. This is 540. Oh, that was no. Oh no. Now I know why I had problems, because I grabbed the pencil from over there and it's an entirely different color. Wow. Now see, I put it to the side so that I would remember to pick it up for the next. Wow. That explains a lot. I'm so glad I woke up. I'm so glad I snapped out of it. Okay, this is 542. This is 542. Was I imagining things? I don't know if I was or not. Let's see if I'm imagining things. So this should be, yes, no wonder it looked a little bit brown. It's because 547 looks like moss, or like a light moss or something. Now, I'm going to color this a little bit darker so we have dark, medium, light here. I was doing so well, and that's what I get. Oh, show your viewers, I was saying to myself, that you colored extra here, whatever. Okay, it did take out that extra color, right? Do you see it? I can't have the white space sticking out there. That's driving me crazy. Oh, you can still kind of see it. It is right there, I think. Wow, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry my brain went south there. See? Do you see how easy it is for me to make a mistake? Now, 547 is this one and this one. This one with eraser, this one without erasing the paper. Erasing the paper. Applying the eraser to the paper for all you technical people out there. So it's good to know while I'm not losing my mind as far as the color goes, I am losing my mind as far as not paying attention to what I'm doing. That's so easy. It's so easy to get distracted. Maybe I should be tested for ADD. Man, I hope you didn't hear that scream that kid just belted out. And it is not a, I didn't get my way kind of scream. It's just it's playful. So this is what this kid does. I was going to go next door and say, I need to do a video. Would it be okay if your child did not scream while I'm doing my video? I'll need about an hour. Just in case. I need about 12 hours just in case. He was so quiet yesterday. I'm praying for this coming week, which is the last week of the semester. Yeah! Talk about screaming. Maybe I should have the kid come over and scream in my video about how excited I am about this being the last week in the semester. And so I'm praying, because I have to do some grading, a lot of reading reading my students' journals and other writing assignments. And I'm praying for a bark-free and scream-free week so I can get the grading done with, without distractions. Without those kind of distractions. As far as other distractions that are self-inflicted, that's another story. Man. I need practice on dark. Oh wait, never mind. Well, I still need practice on that. Also, I apologize for not practicing what I preached earlier, which was I said I'm coloring in circles because that's normally how I color in a coloring book, you know, coloring in circles. So that there are no line streaks. And then what did I do when I went into fast forward? That's exactly what I did. I did the opposite of what I said that I do. So I apologize. So sometimes I color in circles. And for this right here, doing this back and forth, this almost the entire rectangle, I cannot do it in circles because it looks ridiculous. And it feels ridiculous when I do it. So I just do it back and forth like that. And just strokes, I guess it is. Line, strut, line, whatever. I don't know what it is anymore. I know I should be talking. I'm sorry. It's coloring, so I love it. Maybe make it a little darker. I'm really like, I have heard people tell their viewers on YouTube, there's not a whole lot of talking going on because this is very relaxing. You just kind of get into the groove of coloring. Very relaxing. I hope I wasn't out of view for you during fast forward. And I had to show you, do some manual zoom for the light orange and yellow. Yeah, orange and yellow. That's what. Wow, super light. Now that's too dark, Tammy. Well, too dark. That's too dark. Try it again. If at first you don't succeed. Isn't that an expression? Oh, see? What's that? What is that? Did I make that while I was coloring? I don't know. This is like a green. I think of this as green gray. Maybe this is dark moss or something. Hard to do light when your fingers are almost at the point there. Also, this is 67-pound paper, so that's horrible. I don't want to color too much because it will eventually tear the paper. The last one. This kid is having fun next door. I'm glad he's having fun. I'm doing it, you know, I'm getting into the groove of, or the, like, trancing out here with the coloring. and then I'm not paying attention. Oh my gosh. Lots of squirrel moments today. Does that look? Does that look okay? There's like a light thing going on here, and it's driving me crazy. Well, what am I looking at? I don't even know what I'm looking at. Stop. Okay. Oh, I'm zoomed in. Whoops. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me grab the paper from the other side. I'm gonna go back up here. These colors are actually, I kind of like these colors. So far, so good. Although, I can pretty much tell you that I'm not going to use, what is that, 502? I'm not going to use that. I might not even use 520. Oh, what was 520 was kind of scratchy, and there was one of these colors. I think it was 541 was also kind of scratchy when I was putting it down on paper. What am I doing? Which direction am I going? I'm going back up, right? I like them. I like these colors, you know. Okay, this one too. I'm probably not going to use 519. You're probably thinking, where is it? Exactly. Where is it? I can barely see it. I know I put it's, and you can see the shine. I think the shine comes from not so much the oil, but maybe the wax that's in the pencils as well. So yeah, I would recommend buying these. I don't know if Color It still sells these cases, but I have 2 of them, and if they do, I'm gonna buy some more because I like these. They have a nice tight fit on the, let me show you. Just look. Nice tight fit on for the pencils. And ta-da! Just 2 pencils. Now I'm gonna go because it's been it's been over an hour and I gotta go. With that being said, please comment, like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and have an artistic day. Bye.